Hello, everyone. This is a new podcast about opportunities abroad. I am Edita, and I have today an interesting guest, and I will let him to introduce himself. So please, Karen, tell us about something about you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Edita, for the invitation. And yes, I'm Kerron. I'm from India, and I'm the founder and director of the Center for European Studies by EduKerron International, and that's how we are here in this project for SDGYOU. Yeah.
So you mentioned that you have an organization.
Yes.
Tell us about how do you get started this idea to found this organization?
You mean the Center for European Studies?
Yes.
Okay, good question. Thank you. Actually, there are many things, but I will short into a couple of things. First thing, I was an international student when I was studying in New Zealand. That was my first thing. When I started studying in New Zealand, I had to face so many things. In India, we have scattered internationalization of the student education and affordability and easily available of the resources. So I have experienced myself as a student when I was in New Zealand, when I was trying to do my education. So when I started application, education loan, visa, passport, and so many other things, so I have to run out to different organizations. And there was no such center within my university. Thanks to the Erasmus projects, because when I started attending some seminars and some job shadowing, so I came to know that, okay, this is really needed in India, in the universities, and that's how the mix of both the things I proposed to the universities, this idea that under one roof, on one table, these all can be available. And yeah, from there, I started doing partnership with different organizations. For example, student wants to go abroad, they want to know scholarships, we have the information because we studied that first. They want to study their entrance exams like TOEFL or IELTS or GMAT, GRE. We have gathered that together. They want to have bank loans, so we have also done the partnership with the different 15 banks. Visa things, we have the team for that. And yeah, air ticket and, traveling, everything, we have the partnership with, So that way, it's a simple thing that also I wanted to gather it together, and there was a problem with this, so I tried to solve it, and that's how the idea came, Center for European Studies. Well, before that, I approached them as an organization with EduKerron International, but no one really, interested to have that name. But then I thought, okay, this can be a good idea. The Center for European Studies can be a limelight, and it can be also useful for the universities as an international center, and that's how we started.
Very interesting, thank you. So even if you study in New Zealand, you prefer to return to India. Why?
Well, good question. Of course, I love to be back my country. There were some personal issues, but of course, these issues bring us to the opportunities, and that's how I landed up, back in India to solve some issues, my personal and of course professional, and that way I came back. But then I was also looking towards, I was missing, being in New Zealand. So like how I can be in my home country and also in some foreign countries. Then I came to know about, Erasmus, the projects and the opportunities. So I thought, wow, this is something I'm looking for, that I can stay back in my home country and also can travel and learn, and, and that's how they started, and I'm doing this.
So you left from New Zealand with the idea to start an organization?
Yes, I mean...
or it was a process?
Well, innovation happens accidentally, we know, most of the time. So my coming back was sad, but then I found the opportunity that I should do something. If I wouldn't have come back, these organizations wouldn't have been formed. So yeah, mixed emotions for that.
Tell us, Karen, how do it fit your organization to the social development of quality education?
Good question. Actually, in India, there are different organizations. They support students, but they ask money for that or the commission for that. Here in the center, when we established the Center for European Studies in the universities, we asked the university to provide us the offices for free, and then we counsel the students free of cost. We give them the ideas about the scholarship, but then only scholarly students will get selected for the scholarship. What about others? There are also a group of students who they want to pay and go. So when they have this process, we get the financials developed, the revenue generated from these group of students. So it's easy. The scholarships, the student exchanges, the information, supporting them at single desk at a very affordable prices, which connects to, of course, the goal number 4 of the SDG, for sure.
Okay, so tell us, European students can go to study, or it's any possibility to go to India? It's useful for your organization. It's useful for European students.
Yes, actually, we are not only outbound or out sending organization. We are also hosting organizations. So in previous years, we have also done many projects and hosted many volunteers. But in terms of students, yes, we have developed some summer school or short courses, which includes the technical knowledge in the university, tourism, cultural exchanges, food, dance, like everything into that. So definitely European and global students, we can receive them, and it will be useful for them to see India, the education system, culture, food. It's colorful.
Coming back with the discussion about your organization, tell us, please, what is your vision for your organization for the next 5 years? What do you want to do? What is your purpose?
Okay, good. See, in our Indian mythology, when we were discussing before this discussion, that in our mythology, in one of the Vedas, we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It means we are the global citizens. So, and I feel I'm not the citizen only from India. Okay, because I born there, I'm an Indian citizen. But on a humanitarian ground, it is very much important to know people, cross your borders, and such things. So this internationalization is really important for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, for the global citizen, or this Mother Earth is our land, not only one country. So in coming years, I want to do more and more internationalization, establishing such offices. This is one of the media that we can connect people, do things where, affordable education, free information, and since India is one of the biggest country for youth, we are the youth country in the world. So I see that if we do all this establishment of the centers, and through this passing the information to our youth group and making them aware of the beingness on the humanitarian ground, that the globalization which is there. So this is something what I'm looking for, because I personally felt when I was a student in India and I was a student in New Zealand, how it is important to cross the border and see different cultures and education and different systems. So yeah, that's what I would say now. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. It was a very nice discussion and very useful. We hope we enjoy us for the next podcast about
opportunities abroad. Yes. So in the description below, in for the next episode, you will be, the audience will be finding the link, and I will also share personally with you. And there will be more and more information for Europeans, Indians, and the world to get connected through this Center for European Studies.
Thank you.
Thank you.